Final set. The Apple store where you can't do anything without an appointment. Guys, my phone is more damaged than my emotions. It's cracked, it's like destroyed, and then it has like little seizures and it just taps stuff all over the screen. I literally can't use it for more than like 5 minutes. And I tried to set up an appointment the other day. I was like, oh, my phone's broken. I'll just go in and get it, exchange it, right? But Apple, it's not that simple. You can't just walk in and be like, hi, I'd like to exchange my phone. They're like, ooh, do you have an appointment, sir? You don't? Yeah, no, yeah, I'd love to help you, but I can't. I know I'm not helping anyone else, but you don't have an appointment, sir. You're gonna need to come back in 4 days. Let's go see if we can get a new phone. That was a South Park reference, by the way, with the chapstick.
Oh, yeah, no, you know what? No, yeah. Yeah, we can't give you your money back for that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Right, so total damage done. Get it? It's a pun because my phone was damaged. Oh, I'm fogging up. Sorry about that. $300 hairs to get my screen replaced. So sick. And it's starting to rain. So in the past few days, I have had to purchase a tire, I've had to purchase an iPhone, and it's a good representation of how you should always have money set aside. Now, I don't talk about finances and what that much on this channel because everyone in my comment section is apparently a financial expert and understands exactly my income and my financial situation. If I even think about buying a double Whopper instead of a single Whopper at Burger King, people are like, Max, dude! What are you doing with your money, man? You idiot, man. But I will say that you never know what situations and things and annoyances are going to come up in your life. So don't always spend more money than you have, because before you know it, your transmission will go out in your car, your phone's going to break. You know, something happens where you need that flow of cash. That cash flow, though. But we're going to head into the gym right now. I'm going to take some mango margarita, and we're going to hit that, what's that stupid exercise called? Oh, yeah, the bench press, dude. Transition, you ready? Am I gonna spin? Am I gonna flip the camera up? No, we're gonna spin. Oh man, Max, your transitions are so sick. Today, Junior, working with the bench press. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had it on film, but when I went to pick up my iPhone, it was raining outside and I slid on this metal grate of my bike and I slammed down and I hit my elbow extremely hard. I'm surprised it didn't like shatter the thing, but like it kind of hurts when I bench. Max, I don't see any damage right there, guys. It's just like when I listen to Drake music. Just because people aren't showing signs of being hurt on the outside doesn't mean they're not hurting on the inside, okay? Working with, sometimes I crack myself up. 240 pounds. We did one set of 5 already. We're gonna try to do it again. Uno, dos, three. Thumbs up the video, dude. Ooh. God, I'm so strong. Might be like, Max, dude, when is that 315-pound bench press coming? I told you, I already hit it. I just wasn't recording. I'll do it again sometime soon. I mean, maybe like next year or something, you know. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. One more. Instagram girls. Ooh. Oh, it's so heavy. Why is it so heavy? As far as my programming, I'm not following any at the moment. I'm just doing the initial compound movements and then going into some accessories because that's what my friends do. And then when I travel, it's really easy to do that. So I'm trying to add some additional volume or in frequency each week to each of the compounds. So adding a little bit of either sets or reps or weight when possible. But hopefully I'll probably find some structure soon because we want to hit some PRs, because we want to let the internet know that we've gotten a little bit stronger. Ooh. Ooh.
So with that unlimited training guy, that guy, your friend Dylan does, is that like free?
No, so you just pay like a lump sum, right? You can pay as many times as you want.
And while structure will be your best friend when you really want to make the most amount of progress possible, I also think you need to kind of weigh out what you enjoy, because if you're running a program that you absolutely hate, you may be making strength gains, but if you're not enjoying training, you're not enjoying the process, then you're not going to enjoy lifting. And we're going to be doing this for a long time, so you might as well lift in a way that makes you happy. Dude, what's up, guys? July 4th. Happy Independence Day. We're here at IHOP. You might be like, Max, dude, you said that you're going to get back in your diet, and that's true. But on holidays, calories don't count, so we're gonna try out this new burger. This is a jalapeno burger, and I didn't change anything. I got the mayo on here, I got the bacon on here, and actually I hate bacon because bacon's bacon's really good. I don't want to piss anyone else. Well, let's try this burger out. Jalapeno burger. That's pretty good, man. That's actually pretty good. And if you're worried about a lot of calories, don't worry, because we bought the Walden SARMs. Put as much as you want on there. As our boy Chris Jones would say, Walden SARMs will do you no harms. Wait, hold on, let me get a bite of this, dude. Quick bite. Oh. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. The heck? I don't think I defrosted this meat enough. So because it's the 4th, everyone has off work today, which means we went out last night, and I woke up today not feeling too fantastical, so I've been laying around and being a general waste of space, but we're making some food right here while we wait for the fireworks to pop off. Actually, I guess it would come from this side, because if you didn't know, Washington, D.C. is right over there, and if you look closely, you can see George Washington's penis right there. That's pretty small. I know the feeling. But we have some 93.7 lean ground beef. We have some fajitas, and we have some no sugar added Prego. We have 4 servings of this, and a bunch of seasonings in there, and put a little more cayenne pepper, because I like my pasta like I like my women, a little spicy. We are gonna use some of this fun elbow-shaped ready pasta. It's just 60 seconds in the microwave. Now this does say all natural, but we're not sure if that's actually natty or just YouTube natty, but we're gonna see how this tastes. All right, so we're just gonna take this and pour it in there. Look at all those elbows. Oh my gosh, pasta is so fun. What wacky shapes. We're gonna take this, put that in there, take the meat, put that in there, and then we take the sauce and we put that in there too. I know how you kids like it extra sloppy. Lady, you're scaring us.
I know how you kids like 'em sloppy.
Lady, you're scaring us.
Tell me this doesn't look so good. Meat, carb, sauce. All you need in life. That's all you need. You don't need anyone else. You don't need any. Wait, does anyone else, like, do you ever go to some people's houses and they have like the little spoons and the big spoons like all in one container and like they do this, right? How annoying is that? Each tray has its own purpose. The big spoons and then the little spoons and then the little forks and the big forks and then the knives, okay? Oh my gosh, chucked in like, oh, it's spicy. Ooh, my eyes are watering. It's so nice. Water. I'm gonna eat this up. I'm gonna go do some work on the computer and then we'll see when these little fireworks pop off. Right, so I was gonna end the video after the fireworks segment, but I figured I would still end the video, but kind of continue on with some business chats. I know a lot of you like the insight in this, and I thought it'd be cool to talk about the recent spring launch that we had and talk about some of the errors, because every time we have a launch, there's always some issues that arise. We always try to learn from them. I do want to introduce, this is Kevin, who anytime you see me in the gym, you know, and it's like someone's holding the camera, it's Kevin. And me and Kevin have been friends for a while now. We met like 2.5 years ago. And we met at the Export when Christian came to visit me forever ago. He was a big subscriber of the channel, and it's funny. And then he started coming to the gym, and then we started like hanging out. And then before you know it, he has a key to the gym, key to the office. He's actually moving to Texas with me.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so he's been a huge help with Ever Forward. It's been the first kind of like, I guess, you know, help that I've gotten to a point where, you know, it's more than just like, hey, can you help when I need to have pack orders and whatnot. So he's been getting a lot more tasks and whatnot, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's a big move for you, man.
Oh, first time ever out of Virginia, so. Same
here, man. So it's gonna be we're gonna kill it, man.
Yeah.
You're holding down the office, man. Holding down the warehouse. Sure. So I wanted to kind of go over some of the spring errors, right? So first up, we have like the internal and the external. So the internal are issues that we can kind of control and we can kind of learn from. So first of all, these are inventory issues. Now the main thing with this is when you create clothing overseas, you're always trying to plan out launch dates. But to be honest, you don't really have, like, the supplier is always like, it'll be done on this day, on this month. They're like, perfect, so I can start promoting at a certain time. And then it could be 2 weeks before, and they're like, it's gonna be a delay, it's gonna be a delay. And then when it does ship out, and it's supposed to be here in 5 days, it actually takes 10 days because of customs delays and issues, and then half the shipment doesn't arrive, like that. So that's something that like we can't really control, but it's something that we can probably plan a little more ahead of time. So the more and more that we grow this business, the more and more that we can, you know, order the stuff a lot sooner, so then you kind of plan for that delay. You plan for the extra 2 weeks that it might take to get here. The other thing is space. So we run out of inventory pretty quickly because we don't have the space. And when we move to Texas, we'll have a lot more room for inventory to have consistent items on a consistent basis. So that's something that we're working on. That's always an issue, but you know, we're getting better at it. Next is sizing breakdown. We sell out a lot of certain sizes, and one thing with the brand is you start learning about different percentages of items. Like when I first started, I assumed that every girl was an extra small and a small, and I learned that, you know, they're not, right? So we've increased a lot more of the mediums, and for guys, I assumed everyone was a medium pathetic loser like myself. Turns out there's a lot more larges, and we sell larges way faster than mediums. So like right now, we have no large t-shirts for guys at all, not even a single one. So that's something that we're working on, adjusting the sizes. Task delegation is something that I'm gonna bring up with Kevin here. Now there's a learning curve because the more and more that Kevin's been helping me, the more and more I've kind of been teaching him things that I used to do all on my own that now he has been helping me out with. So when he first started, you just kind of helped me like pack orders and whatnot, right? And then what have you been doing like recently?
Customer service, emails, and batching the orders and everything.
Yeah, so he's been doing a lot more like the operations and stuff, learning a lot more. And the thing that I have to kind of, you know, keep teaching Kevin about is that like I can't assume that when I just say, hey, can you like you're gonna overtake this thing, is I need to realize that like there's a learning curve with everything that I teach him. So with with batching orders, with customer service, there's kind of like a learning curve because I've been doing it a certain way for so long, and then I need to kind of continually to teach until he's to a point where he can just handle it 100%, and he's on top of it 100%. You're getting way better at it. I mean, when he first started doing customer service emails, I remember I was like standing over him. It was like doing homework, and I was like watching him. But now he handles, I'd say, like 95% of the customer service emails. So he's been doing a great job on that. And also this launch was the first one that I was not here for at all. So it was nerve-wracking for me just to completely be like, hey, you and Mona, can you just handle this launch? And they did a fantastic job. But that's one thing that like I'm not always going to be here for the launches, and I need to learn to just make sure that they're prepared for these, especially when we get into like the summer and the fall launches. We get a lot of items, and then the last thing is packing errors. Kevin, we want to touch on like why we have issues with packing errors. Basically, why do people get the wrong item?
Sometimes we go too quick, or we're just like in the zone, and we're just assuming everything's right. Sometimes we don't look over it, and it's our fault, but we're learning, and we'll get better at it.
Right. So I try to make it very, on the SKU on the bottom of your package, you'll see it has like an item. So sometimes when you get in the zone, you're just kind of packing orders. You may like see high waist red, but for some reason you see like high quarter red or something. You just see kind of like the wrong item. You pack the wrong item. That's something that it's just bound to happen with any company. The way that we can improve to this is if hopefully we eventually switch to like a barcode system where we scan each order and scan each item. But then even then you could have the manufacturer could put the wrong item in the bag. But going to a scanning system will greatly help us. I think that's something that we'll probably do when we move to Texas, because we'll have a lot more inventory more consistently. But packing errors is something that we're always working on. External errors is UPS tracking. So a lot of the time, once we print out the label, there's no tracking update. UPS just doesn't scan the item, and then we get emails like, hey, I have no tracking or whatever, and that's something we can't control, because we can't control what happens once it leaves our office. And the other thing is this always happens. It says that it's delivered and it's not. And we try to be proactive, and on the emails that you get when you're first ordering, it says like, hey, it might get ahead of itself, but it's annoying that it says delivered and it doesn't actually come for another day or two. The next external error that we have an issue with is import duties. A lot of people give me an email from like the UK, and they'll be like, Max, dude, I had to pay like $15, $18, and like I'm so pissed. And like I understand, like I wish we could control that, but we have no control over import duties. We have no control over the customs and how your government regulates importing items from America. Obviously, getting a European distribution center would be something that would be very beneficial, but it's a big risk and a big task. And maybe as the more the company grows and the more you guys support, that'd be something that could be down the line. But at this point, on every single item on our website, we try to state that there could be import duties for your country or your area. So these are issues we're learning. I mean, Kevin's been doing a fantastic job at just learning and wanting to learn, and that's very important when you get help, to not just, he doesn't just like do what I say. He like will ask questions, and he's like, always wanting to learn and always wanting to do more tasks, and that's good, because at a certain point I need to just always know that like I can delegate to him, and he can handle a lot more tasks than like he could a couple months ago. So it's gonna be cool as we grow and everything. Yeah. And then I don't want to make the video too long, but like we need to make sure that we improve on all these, because the summer launch is, you can pause the video and see we have so many items coming in, and like the fall launch, like literally the summer and the fall launch are like 5 to 8 times the size of this last launch. Like tons of items. So with more items comes more errors, comes more learning. But I appreciate you guys, kind of understanding that we're a smaller company. We don't have a ton of people on the team, and we're always trying to just improve the process for you. So that will conclude the video. We make mistakes. Every company makes mistakes, and the key is learning from them and figuring out how you can improve on them. But yeah, it'll be cool to see the growth.
Yep.
Texas?
Excited,
man?
Definitely.
Let's get a high five. See you guys later. Oh, if anyone in Texas wants to do a photo shoot with Kevin,
okay,
maybe I'll play Jim. I'm gonna put his Instagram on the screen. Kevin's a IG model photographer.
All right.
Any ladies out there?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
All right. See you later.
Peace.